Welcome to When the Ground Shakes, a training presentation for earthquake disaster preparedness with an emphasis on the mental and emotional well-being of children and educators. Through this training, you will gain an understanding of what you and your students may feel during a crisis and how to cope with stress, anxiety, and emotional trauma that can follow a disaster. Teaching and practicing activities in advance will help children mitigate anxiety. During a crisis or disaster, children will have emotional reactions and will support for the children in your care. I'm Sandra Shakes, and first we will focus on you, the adult educator. With the information, tools, and activities tailored to you in this training, you will be empowered to take care of your needs first, so you will be present and able to attend to the emotional and mental wellness of your students. The following are some common physical sensations that adults may feel during an earthquake. Challenge finding your words, difficulty speaking, dizziness, feeling unbalanced, feeling lightheaded, feeling cold or chilled, nausea, excessive sweating, frequent urination, heart palpitations, feeling anxious, neck, back, or shoulder pain, muscle tightness, stiffness, numbness, or tingling. So how can adults manage their stress responses? After experiencing difficult situations, such as when the ground shakes, our bodies naturally produce a fight or flight stress response. Beyond instigating your relaxation response, with regular practice, the learned relaxation skills included in this training will become a powerful way for you to cope with stressful situations. By focusing on what you can control and building upon those protective factors, breathing brings fresh energy into the tissues and cells to nourish the body, mind, and whole being. When we breathe out, accumulated stress and toxins are released. A few long, deep breaths at a difficult moment can completely change the way we handle a situation. Breath work combined with images of light or nature can promote feelings of peace, calm, and focus. Muscle relaxation is another powerful skill which will also help you to learn to recognize how tension can be held in your body. Squeeze your hands, scrunch your face, and tense your legs. Hold this whole body squeeze to the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release with a sigh. Now let's talk about some of the feelings your students may feel when the ground shakes. Panic, fear, stress, confusion, guilt. Training was created to support and guide you so that you will be as prepared as possible at a time of need. Dealing with the unpredictability of aftershocks and tremors increases anxiety and makes reassurances more difficult. Structure and special attention to childcare become even more important. Earthquakes are unexpected, destructive, ones where they move around to release energy and tension, and ones where they practice quietness, calmness, and rest. As each child practices their relaxation exercises, their nervous system will move to a state of calm, with the heart resting and the body stabilized. Here are some activities you can practice with your students. Blowing and bursting bubbles, belly breathing, ocean breathing, Okay, who doesn't remember blowing and bursting bubbles and what fun that was as a child? When kids are stressed or upset, blowing bubbles is always a quick way to help bring them back to a calm and happy state. Have your students blow bubbles and burst them with different body parts. Pop with your elbows, pop with your knees, pop with your fingers, pop with your head, pop with your shoulders. Now belly breathing. This is a powerful and essential technique for self-regulation, so you should demonstrate this exercise to the children. Breathing through the nose is important to nourish the nervous system and help keep children calm and relaxed. First, instruct the children to hold a pretend flower to their nose, as if they are smelling it. Then, take a deep breath, expanding your belly as you breathe in. Hold your breath, then exhale slowly with a breath strong enough to bend the flower over. After your demonstration, keep practicing with the children using real or imagined flowers. Now for an ocean breathing activity. Have the children sit or lie down in a comfortable position. Have everyone slowly breathe in through their nose, then out through pursed lips as if they were blowing through a straw. The slow and steady breathing sounds like ocean waves, gently crashing on the shore. Take a moment to have your students notice the similarity of the ocean sounds. Then continue breathing the sound for 1 to 2 minutes. This next activity have your students name everything they can see around them. Then you'll switch to the sense of smell, sound, taste, and finally, touch. Now we'll go through the focused listening activity. Ring a bell, a wind chime, a triangle, or anything else that creates a long trailing sound. Ask the children to listen and have each child silently raise their hand when they can no longer hear the sound. Some group play exercises include counting, I Spy, the sensing game, hopping bunnies, freeze dances, book of positivity, feelings game, charades game, memory games, and feeling memory game. For the counting exercise, let the children know that the good thing about an earthquake is that it doesn't last long. As a group, count 15 seconds out loud. I Spy activity. I Spy helps redirect a child's focus from the traumatic events to the real world. It helps them calm down, making them more receptive to relaxation or any other help you want to offer them. Have the children lay down with their heads tucked in their arms, pretending to be little bunnies going to sleep. Tell them that you are the head bunny walking around to gently tap each bunny to sleep. Walk around and tap heads as you sing the following tune slowly and quietly. See the little bunnies sleeping till it's nearly noon. Come and gently let me wake them with a merry tune. As you reach the last children, raise your voice and continue singing. At the last child, raise your voice really loud and start clapping while singing. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Have the children jump up and hop around the room like bunnies. Ask the children if they would like to sleep again and repeat the game a few times. Play daily if desired to help release energy and create a calm atmosphere. Now for freeze dances. Have the children dance around freely, making exaggerated waves at people near them. When you stop the music, tell them to freeze in their position. Have them change directions when the music starts again. Now for the Book of Positivity. This activity can be done verbally or on paper and helps distract children from their worrying thoughts to focus on calming ones. Ask the children to think of something that they like, a pet, a food, a toy, etc. Ask them to tell you what they like about it. Prompt them to keep telling you more qualities until their emotional state has changed. Otherwise, have them name something else they enjoy. The feelings game. Use a deck of feeling cards: happy, sad, scared, mad, surprised, disgusted, shy, proud. Introduce the feelings card one at a time, showing the picture to a child and stating out loud the emotion on the card, as this child is feeling sad. Ask the child, why do you think the child is feeling this way? Discuss. Practice making the faces. Ask for volunteers to share when they have had that feeling. Art activities. Art is a wonderful way to help children process their emotions. Have the children create a collection of art surrounding their earthquake experience and bind it in a book. Another option is to use an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper as an illustrated book where the children can tell their earthquake story in their own words. Fold the paper in half to separate a book cover, a page for the beginning of the story, a page for the middle of the story, and a page for the end of the story. The children love to keep these books to read and chronicle their life experiences. Other art therapy activities include painting, collage, rock painting, music art therapy, making and breaking structures. For painting, have the child paint what they felt during the event and what they feel now. For collage, cut pictures out from magazines that represent the child's feelings now and their feelings from the event. Paste the pictures together and make a collage. Rock painting. For this activity, go outside and select smooth stones to be painted. Have the children paint on the rocks with a Sharpie or acrylic paint in colors and images that make them feel strong. Music art therapy. Play different tempos of music. Have the children draw or paint how each song makes them feel. Making and breaking structures activity. Simulate houses falling down and rebuilding them using blocks or cardboard boxes. Have the children build houses and tall buildings. You will give the earthquake signal and have the children shake and knock down the structures they built. When the structures are collapsed, you will discuss feelings of loss and damage. You will emphasize that we can always go back and rebuild homes, roads, or anything that was disrupted or destroyed in the earthquake. This exercise can be practiced many times both before and after an earthquake as a simple reassurance that whatever may fall down can be rebuilt.